Hi, I'm Michael Twelftree, the owner of Two Hands Wines here in the Barossa Valley, and just want to summarise the 2015 vintage. Started off, we had a wonderful winter, very June, July were incredibly wet, and we were thinking wonderful, but then really August right through to December we saw very little rainfall, and that really kind of changed the way the vine was thinking. With having that dry spring, the vine started its vegetative cycle a little bit earlier than normal, and what that really led to was a really early harvest, mostly the earliest harvest we've ever had here at Two Hands. And I found it really difficult making picking decisions this year because we went out to the vineyards and there were a lot of green seeds and there were not a lot of flavour, and so we decided that we were going to hold on. So we waited 4 or 5 days in most cases and just let the vineyards develop a little bit more flavour. I would say that it was very compact for a vintage. We had a lot of vineyards, Clare, McLaren Vale and Barossa, all ripening at the same time, so logistically we had to work through that. We did what we normally do in 6 to 7 weeks in really 2.5 to 3 weeks, but as stressful as it was, we managed it very well, kept our long ferment times. We're really 10 to 14 days on skins. We don't want to rush them through, push them through and just crank them out. We really want to let them get dry at ferment, and we think that's really one of the reasons that leads to the quality of our wine. So we're now at the stage where we've pressed everything off, everything's getting barreled down, and we're starting to really realise the quality that we've been able to make from the vintage. There's all the components that you come to expect from one of our wines, which is always, beautiful plush tannins, ripe fruit, dark fruit, lovely succulence and velvety textures is really kind of what we're trying. And it's funny, I'm tasting wines that we barreled down 2 weeks ago and they already have all those characteristics. So I'm thrilled. I think it's going to be a very strong vintage for Two Hands. So 2015, here we come.